Ladies and gentlemen, the next game is here. Group C this time. Demetri versus Vinch. Let me introduce the guys. We have Vinch. Now the guy is age 17. French. He's the winner of the FIFA 14 ESWC. He is the champion of the 2014 ESW champion. I've said champion so many times. And of course, he is the FIFA 14 Gfinity Championship second place person. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Epsilon Vinch. How's it going, my man? Epsilon Vinch, are you ready?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is ready. Sick. Okay. Now next up, as I try and find him. Okay. We have this British guy, this British dragon, age 20. The FIFA 12, I-45 top 4. The FIFA 12 World Cyber Games UK champion. The FIFA 13 EGL 10 top 4. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for TCM Demetri. Woo! What a sick name. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. You?
Yeah, man, I'm just chilling on the stage. You got this? You got this, my man?
We'll see after.
We'll see. Ooh, okay, all right. First of all, we're going to have to see who has to pick their team first. So let me get my 10p out. Okay, who wants to pick?
Tails.
Okay, Demetri, pick Tails. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Tails. What do you decide? Oh, Vinch is picking first. All right, guys, go to your respective seats and pick your teams. Ladies and gentlemen, I am ready for this. This is going to be a big game. I can't wait. I'm going to hand it over to Chrissy B to commentate. Let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Copper Box Arena for the first Group C game so far. Had 2 games. Now you've got Epsilon Vinch from France, TCM Demetri from England, and I'm here with Jonathan Bills. How are you, Jonathan?
I'm very well, thanks, Chris. And you know, with KSI's intros, I sometimes think I'm a boxing game. You know, with all the long stuff. Absolutely fantastic. Interesting here because we're Epsilon Vinch, 17 years old. Demetri, he's got experience on his side, 4 years older. But Epsilon Vinch, a young guy, probably going to be fearless. What do you think?
Yeah, no, definitely. Vince came second at the last Gfinity tournament, and he was kind of a breath of fresh air. Like he was fearless. The way he played, but in the end, it was almost a bit naive when he came up against Taz. He just got outplayed with possession football. But yeah, this guy's a real attacking force. He'll bring the skill moves, the flair. And it's exciting to watch.
Yeah, Demetri's interesting. He's a West Ham fan. He lives in Tottenham, and he supported West Ham when he went to his first game at the Emirates, where West Ham beat Arsenal. So it's been a bit of an interesting twist there, but he's pretty confident. He got into it quite late, actually. He's only been playing a few years professionally, so he's been kind of late into it, and he's got a 360. But he didn't seem that confident when I spoke to him, but I think with Vinch, with anybody who's young, who's coming into it, there can be a surprise package. Very much like in real football, when a young player comes on the scene, they have no fear, and they've got everything to play for.
Yeah, no, although Vince is actually building his reputation now. He won the Electronic Sports World Cup last year, so this guy's, whilst he's so young, he's already a world champion. So with that comes expectations. You know, maybe there's actually more pressure on him, even though he is the young guy, than there is on Demetri.
How much do you think the fact that the games are 2 legs, how much do you think that helps players generally?
Yeah, no, I think it makes them a lot calmer with 6-minute halves. If there's if only one game, and there's maybe a goal from a large bit of luck, or you know, with 2 games, there's a lot of time to sort of fix that, and you won't get many situations where the best guy doesn't win over 2 legs.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've seen some goals already here this morning, and we've seen some interesting ties, some good performances. Very much in the last game, we saw 6 goals in total. So maybe more of the same today.
Yeah, no, I think we'll see a lot more goals in this game. Because even the way Demetri plays as well, I spoke about Vince being attacking. Demetri is also that kind of player who, you know, he likes to get forward. He doesn't really put too many men at the back, although he probably will try and counter Vince.
Who would you rather be playing out of these 2?
I'd definitely rather be playing Demetri because I know him, I've played him more. Although saying that, I've probably played the guy 5 or 6 times, never beat him. So
he's beaten you though, hasn't he?
Yeah, no, he's beaten me all the time. So
he's beaten you in the big tournaments.
Yeah. So probably.
So what went wrong for you then?
I'm not sure.
A few years ago,
he's just
wasn't
played
it?
better. He's kind of my bogey player. So.
Early possession then. And we're just going to check who the teams are.
It's got Bayern Munich, Dortmund.
Early stages. Dortmund in the yellow shirts, just getting some good possession. Moving the ball around nicely on the left flanks on the far side. You're watching the Gfinity G3 FIFA 14 Championship. And we're live from the Copper Box Arena in East London.
I think I'm going to do the old school way and just go and ask who Demetri is.
Oh, it's a strike coming in there on the far side. And Chris Bullard will just check. And he's just going to ask Demetri who he's actually playing, because we didn't actually know on this side.
Okay, so Demetri is Bayern Munich and Vince is Dortmund.
Right. So Vinch then is Dortmund in the yellow shirts.
And an early corner for Vince here.
Oh, it's an effort, and it's in.
No.
Oh, is it not? Was it just wide?
Yeah, just
it's a
bounced
side netting.
on the net.
I do apologise.
That's it's an interesting pick.
I think we were kind of caught out in the World Cup like that when there was, I think England Sterling shot. Yeah. So many people jumped up, including me.
Yeah, no.
We thought Sterling had scored for England, but how disappointed we were. No goals then. Vinch then, from France, he's playing as Dortmund. And Demetri.
Yes, it's an interesting
in the
pick.
red shirts.
Obviously, Demetri made Vince pick first, and he's gone with Dortmund, who are quite a sort of weaker team. And
Still
Bayern Munich, still strong, but Bayern Munich are like the top 2 with Madrid. They're a real force. So he's already used his, one of his top 2 teams in his first game.
Bit of a Bundesliga special here.
Yep.
Not something that I watch on telly, to be perfectly honest with you. But, a strong league all the same. Early stages then, Chris, what do you think?
Vince sort of having the early possession, had a good chance from the corner.
There's a strike, it's a good save, can he get the follow-up? It's cleared away.
And Vince has started on the front foot. He is the favourite coming into this game, so as you would expect.
Demetri's struggling to get the ball out of his own half at the moment.
Yeah, Demetri's struggling to even get the ball.
It's a nice ball into the box. There goes Vinci. Can he get the turn dispossessed? Demetri will clear that away under early pressure.
And again,
Demetri will look just to try and get some possession, maybe just to slow things down, just to give himself a bit of a breather and a bit of confidence. and just to move the ball upfield. Now he's got some space to move. That's a good little ball. He's got the space. Can he get the quality cross? He's done so. Can he get on the end of it? It's cleared away. Oh, this is an opportunity. There's a strike. It's blocked.
Yeah, no, that was good.
Demetri with a good effort there. Cleared away. Vinch once again back in possession, playing in the yellow shirts. He's 17 years old, he's from France. Can he get the cross in? He does. Can he get on the end of it? It's cleared away, headed powerfully away from 6 yards. As we approach the half-an-hour mark. No goals as yet. But the game played with plenty of pace, Chris, isn't it? What do you think is going through the two players' minds at the moment?
Yeah, no, I think both players will be happy so far. Demetri just had a good chance where it came to him on the edge of the box, and it was really calm and composed just to put the other player in who had the better space, and he was unlucky not to go 1-0 up there.
Yeah, you've got to take it at this level. You've got to take your chances. You know, this is no practice. It's not a rehearsal. This is the real deal. It's about points on the boards in the early stages, because that's going to give you the confidence, and it'll put anybody who loses on the back foot. No goals then. Bundesliga tie. It is 0-0. Demetri, short free kick. Playing some short pass possession in his own half. It's the ball up to the left. Takes it down. But again, it's a back pass from the keeper. Vinch would have been coached as well, wouldn't he?
Yeah, no.
They've got his own coach.
Epsilon have Nicholas, who's over there with him. He's like their FIFA team manager. And he's been around the scene for a long while.
Do you think that helps?
I don't personally.
Is that because you couldn't get anybody to coach you?
No, I just think FIFA's a very solitary game. You make your decisions, so maybe they can calm you down and see it from a different light sometimes. But I don't really think it. Maybe it actually distracts you. And as we saw in the first game, Brian was being coached by Nicholas, but Vince is out here on his own.
Mind you, if you don't have a coach, then you could practice your mistakes, couldn't you? In some respects.
Yeah, I think
it's a bit like learning the guitar or the piano. If you have somebody to teach you, then you're gonna know how to play it and to do it. And does the same apply perhaps to esports and to FIFA?
That's a good question.
Stoppage time, by the way. No goals as yet. Bit of a slow game. Only really one opportunity in this first half. Maybe would have expected more from Vinch, do you think?
Possibly, but I think he also won't want it to go one goal down.
Oh, not quite. Oh, a bit of a potential scuffle, but Demetri rescues the ball. And there we have the first half. So as I say that, Chris, maybe expecting more from Vinch. Possibly the nerves getting the better of him, do you think?
Yeah, no, possibly. I think for Vince as well, he may treat Demetri as a game he should definitely win. So he will be nervous, and if he goes 1-0 down, this could be disastrous for him. So I think he will be patient. He's got 2 games. And I think as long as he keeps playing as he is, he'll get his break.
Well, he's certainly he's a big hit in France. Won the Electronic Sports World Cup over there. That would have been at the Paris Game Show, I'm guessing, which is a fantastic event. Have you ever been to that, Chris?
Yeah, no, I competed there about 3 years ago. 2 years ago.
It's a big event, so, very good. If you're watching this in France, if you ever want to go to a game show in France, Paris Games Week, absolutely fantastic. Brilliant for esports, and just brilliant to see all the new games for Christmas. So if you are over there, do check it out. If you're watching the stream anywhere, let us know where you're watching it. You can tweet me at Jonathan Beals, all one word, and just just tell me where you're watching this, because I'm intrigued to know where you could be anywhere. You could be outside, you could be on a beach, you could be in the garden, you could be in a flat, you could be at work maybe, maybe skiving. You could be at home, you could be in your bedroom, you could be in your house. You could be absolutely anywhere. You could be watching it on a mobile, on a tablet. Tell us where you're watching Gfinity today. Tell us where you're watching GFI. You can tweet Gfinity or tweet me at Jonathan Beales, that's all one word, JONATHANBEALES on Twitter. That might give you a mention as well. So let us know where you're watching this, where you're watching Gfinity FIFA 14, the G3 Championship. Star-studded, action-packed weekend. All the action and the reaction. But again, Chris, the game not really picking up.
No, so both players making a lot of mistakes in their passes and not really even getting to the byline for a crossing opportunity or anything.
Is it a question of not wanting to concede? Don't want to open up at the back?
Yeah, I think it is. Although for Vince, he should really be sort of liking this period at the moment. Demetri's not really coming onto him too much.
Here could be a chance. There's a ball into the box. Can he get the quality? In goes the heads, and he's done it. He's got the goal, and there's going to be a tactical change. But what an opportunity. And just as we were saying, is there going to be, it's the commentator's curse. And then it came in. That was a quality ball, wasn't it? Quality ball in, and a great finish.
Yeah, no, that was a great ball in. Demetri took that chance really well. And no, for once it was sort of Vince really with the sloppy play, losing the ball when he was passing around at the back in the defence. And yeah, that classic Mandzukic header, you'll see that a lot today.
It was an Andy Carroll type goal, really, wasn't it? Demetri is a big West Ham fan, although we won't see that from Andy Carroll for the foreseeable future, given his injury record. Great player all round, though. Should have taken him to the World Cup. I did say that at the time, but I got slaughtered for it. Because we thought we were brilliant, we could like tippy-tappy it through. But hey, we went out in 2 games. Back to the FIFA action though. Can Vinch get back into this? I mean, given his age and his experience, what's he going to be thinking now?
Yeah, because he's young, he might panic a little bit.
Yeah.
That could come into it. And
this is the test for him, isn't it?
Yeah, we can see Demetri. Another thing he'll be thinking is, he's playing with the weaker team here. He knows Bayern are one of the best teams, and he knows he's using his one of the weaker teams.
But you can't use that as an excuse.
No, but he might be thinking, should I have picked Madrid or Bayern just to get some points on the board?
Yeah. Well, Demetri, he's certainly picked the right team. And he's taken his chance. There's only been really 2 chances in this game, and Demetri's made it count. A wide ball in, and a great header. And he finished it off. 76 minutes gone. And it's advantage Demetri. Now can Vinch get back in? Again, the ball's blocked down. I'm guessing Demetri's confidence is going to be going up, isn't it?
Oh yeah, this is perfect for Demetri. He would have set out to counter. And now Vince will be attacking more and more, and he can just sit back and control the game. And this is played perfectly into his hands.
And he got into esports younger, because he's only been playing professionally for a few years, and he's only been playing FIFA for about 4 years. Now he's being such a latecomer. Do you think that's... How do you view that as an ex-pro yourself?
I honestly don't think it matters. I started playing when I was 19.
Right.
18, but then again, back then we didn't have the tournaments to get into when we were sort of 14, 15. So no, I don't think it matters. You can be any age, as long as you put the training time in. You know, you can be as good as you want.
Yeah. I just have to say that we have actually worked together on TV in the past. It was a channel called X League back in 2008, 2009. I was doing exactly what I was doing here, and Chris was actually playing, and Chrissy B, Chris Bullard, won quite comfortably, actually.
Yeah, no, I think, back then I used to actually win games, so I enjoyed them times.
Would you call yourself a veteran now?
Yeah, oh yeah.
At the ripe age of 27?
Yep. A veteran in terms of esports.
Yeah. Great stuff. Well, it looks like it's going to be Demetri who's going to cross the line first. But again, Vinch just really not creating enough today. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Vince started very bright actually with sort of a lot of attacking moves, but in the first sort of 20 minutes. But since then, he's looked a different player. He's looked a different player from the last Gfinity. Just not making them risks, and maybe he's playing too conservative.
We're in stoppage time, 2 minutes of it then. +2, the clock running down in this first leg. Advantage Demetri. Vinci gets it away, it's going to be a throw. And it can only be just a matter of seconds now before the referee blows up. And we head towards the second leg. What can Demetri do now? Ball on the near side on the touchline. Vinch has got to do something with that. Just kicks it into space, kicks it into touch, really.
You know, all Demetri now will be is to hit that line, play it safe, and maybe get a corner. But that's the game.
There we go. There's the full-time whistle in this first game. Bit of a round of applause from our fans in the arena this morning. So, what do you think, Vinch, 17 years old? What is his coach going to be telling him right now?
If I was his coach now, I'd just be telling him to keep calm and play like you know how to. We haven't seen the real Vince here today. I know for a fact he's a lot better than that from being our finalist in the last Gfinity tournament. So yeah, just stay calm, don't panic too early, and just sort of keep going. Really.
Do you think his tactics would be maybe a bit negative?
A little bit, but now he can't afford to be negative anymore. He has to come out and attack. So that might actually play into his favour, I think, because he wasn't sure how to approach the game from the outset. Went defensive, but now he just has to go for it.
How much homework do you think he did on Demetri?
I don't think there was a lot available homework on Demetri. I don't think he streams online that much, and I didn't see him playing a lot of tournaments before this tournament. So yeah, I think actually both players were unknown quantities for this game. But well, to be fair, actually, all Vince's streams were available online on demand. So Demetri could have done a lot of homework on Vince.
Well, he may have done his homework, but he sits quite comfortably with a goal to the good. Another 90 minutes to play. So we'll just see what Vinci does, how he handles it, how he handles the pressure, whether he's going to change his... Once again, it's Demetri in possession. Heading towards its first 3 points. There goes Vinci, taking the ball. A lot more aggressive, gets the ball into the box, dispossessed. 3 red shirts around him. But again, just signs there from Vinci, just showing that he's going to be a bit more up for it, do you think, perhaps, in this game?
Yeah, no, Vince's pressure was really good in the first game, I thought. And then again, winning the ball in deep in Demetri's half, but just not making enough of that opportunity. And that's happened too many times this game, where he has won the ball upfield and just not made anything of it.
He's got to work those spaces. There's a nice little ball through. Can he get on the end of it? Couldn't get his shot away. Demetri just runs it round at the back, playing as Bayern Munich today. But he's given it away. Cheaply dispossessed there. And Demetri once again just looking to get his foot on the ball, roll it around, short passing. And gives it away cheaply for a throw in his own half. Could be a dangerous position. We saw in the first game use of the long throw, which does work in this, doesn't it? But in this game, both contestants not really using it.
Yeah, no, I think it's all down to how you play. And I think both players like to try and cut inside a little bit more, not necessarily sort of tunnel down the wing so much. And just remember, Dortmund don't really have a
striker. Could be a chance. And it goes Vinci with the cross, cleared away, but again, hasn't got the men in the box. Now, if you haven't got the men in the box, you're not going to score. It's as simple as that. Very simple game, football. Made complicated by certain people in the game who should remain nameless. But that's a nice ball, just using the full width of the pitch, spreading it around. And Demetri, can he get away from his man? He does. Brings it to the byline. There's a header. It's a good save. Could have been a very important save there. Now, had Demetri gone 2 up on that, it really would have been curtains. But the keeper coming to good there, Chris Bullard.
Yeah, no, it was a great save by the keeper. And any time a cross goes into Mandzukic, you should be fearing for your life on this game. You know, he's so powerful in the air. And like I said earlier, so many goals in this tournament will probably be scored from a Mandzukic header.
Well, here comes Vinci. Needs to get the cross in. Can he do so? There's an opportunity. But again, his first touch let him down, but he's got it back. Can he get the shot in? Again, he's done it. Now, if you're going to have that time and space in the box, you've got to be quick on the button and fire, haven't you? Shoot on sight. Because if you pause, you're going to lose it. Just an absolute fraction of a second. And that's the difference between, well, winning and losing, maybe even drawing. Here goes another chance. Another good quality ball into the box. Good defending from Demetri. Good spell of pressure this, though, from Vinci. We've seen a slight change there, though, Chris, haven't we?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think Demetri's become a little bit nervous, actually. Maybe he didn't expect to be in this position, being 1-0 up, being in control of the game, or, you know, feeling he should be in control, but Vince definitely looks like he's the guy who's 1-0 up and playing with confidence.
Demetri needs that 2-goal cushion. Ball goes in again to the box, and again Demetri just really having to play it around a bit. He's got pretty much his players all back in his own half, and we're seeing a little bit more here. Bit more from Vinci. And Vinci getting good possession now. And I presume, Chris, that's going to give him confidence.
Yeah, no, you'd hope so. And again, yeah.
Cheap corner. Now,
you see
again,
him forcing
absolutely
it.
Right. Now, that's nerves, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah, no, that is
nerves are kicking in for Demetri. Can Vinci capitalise on it? He's done so. He's back in the game. A bullet header from 10 yards. And Vinci is back in the game at 1-1. Keeper is furious. Just see that again. Swings in, and he took the header from 6 yards, and he's back in the game. Chris Bullard.
Yeah, no, corners are, again, a really good way to score in this game. Heading in general is very powerful. And no, I think that's deserved from the pressure that Vince had on Demetri. And
we saw the nerves kicking in, didn't we?
yeah, and in all honesty, Demetri only has himself to blame for that goal. It was his own mistake, letting it go out for a corner. And he can't afford to make these mistakes again now. He's just put out for a throw in his own half, and Vince again has the ball.
Again, that could be, do you think that was a lapse in concentration, or he was just generally panicking?
No, yeah, I think he's becoming a bit nervous here and panicking a bit.
Well, it's Vinch in the ascendancy. On the ball again. He's looking to go again. Now that's going to give Vinci a lot of confidence. Demetri, he was strolling really, looking like a walk in the park, and the nerves just kind of slightly got the better of him. And again, that roll back to the keeper, and again he's losing the possession in the midfield area. Vinci bringing it forward now. Can he get past his man? Not quite. Again, a dangerous roll back to the keeper there. We're seeing a different game now, Chris Bullard, aren't we?
Oh, this is completely different from the first game. Demetri can't even get out of his half at the moment. And I think the stats will show us that in a second. I think maybe Demetri's had one shot. Vince hasn't had many shots himself, just being patient, looking for that opening. But yeah, all Vince.
Yeah, well, I think Demetri will be looking forward very much to the half-time whistle, just to give himself a bit of a breather. Another ball into the box. Cleared away again. He just cannot get it out of his own half. And we're seeing a very confident performance from Vinci. Epsilon Vinci, there goes the half-time whistle. In this Bundesliga tie. Straight back into the action then. Chris Bullard, your thoughts very briefly on the first half?
Yeah, no, Vince is playing really well. He's answered the questions. But yeah, this is a completely different game from the first game. Vince looked out of sort. Didn't play to any of his potential. He didn't look like a ex-world champion. And Demetri played a lot better than him. But the overall performance, whilst the attacking has been very patient, also the pressing has been quite impressive as well.
Are we seeing the real Vinci now?
Yeah, now the first 45 minutes are definitely more like it.
Yeah, well, this is it. Maybe he needed the first game as a little warm-up, maybe a bit nervous, playing in this huge arena here, thousands of people packed in. Here at Gfinity, G3 FIFA 14 tournament. Maybe the nerves just got the better of him. He's young, he's 17 years old. Obviously played at the arena tournaments before, but a tournament like this, not the sort of everyday thing. A lot of possession and play online, but you need probably a slightly different mindset when you come to somewhere like this, when you've got to perform.
Well, they're saying that he has played at the Paris Games week,
which is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's already a proven winner.
Yeah.
In that kind of.
That was on home turf. He's kind of playing because he's in England. He's playing away, isn't he?
True.
Maybe he's got fewer fans.
I think them fans will be on the stream.
Yeah. Oh, he's got fans here today. Can he do it? Vinci once again. Or can Demetri fire his way back into the lead? 1-1 on aggregate. There's the ball forward. Oh, it's another pass back. Plays those. Doesn't like to play back to the keeper, doesn't he?
Yeah,
any nerves.
I think a lot of these risks from Demetri are forced just because Vince is pressing so high up the pitch. And Demetri just kind of panics. He needs to keep the ball, but and has to go back to the goalkeeper.
It's like Demetri is playing on the break. There's Vinci once again. He just needs to break through. He just needs to get past that back three, doesn't he? Just needs to break that down. When the wide men have pushed up, Vinci gets the ball, he gets it through, but he just needs to thread it through and just break the offside trap so he can get a one-on-one, but it hasn't quite worked as yet.
There's been a lot of important challenges from Demetri actually when he's had that last man.
Okay, we've got a team change here. Talk us through it, Chris.
So I think this is actually Demetri making a change, which makes sense. Vince has been playing well. He should be confident at the moment.
Demetri deciding to mix things up a bit.
It's interesting. Looking at stats there. I'm not sure if he's actually made the sub there. Oh no, yeah, we have Cruz on for Martinez. Oh, sorry.
Cruz.
Yeah, Cruz on for Martinez.
In place of Martinez. So presumably he's gone for more of an attacking option.
Yeah, but he hasn't changed formation, so I think that's just a fitness change.
Yeah. Well, it is all about the fitness, and both from a player's perspective, from the FIFA Pro player's perspective, it's about mental fitness as well, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Well, we've seen it here today. Like even in this game, both players panicking in different situations. Vince more so in the first game, and Demetri in the second game. But it's still 1-1. You know, it can swing both ways. I think maybe Demetri needed that break.
I think Demetri will settle for a draw. There's a chance. Oh, it's headed wide. Arms up in the air from Demetri. Cap on backwards. Not happy with that. He really felt we should have got a bit more out of that. Maybe Chris Polite, do you think he should have got it at least on target?
Yeah, no, that was a great chance. I expected it to go right into the net, so I'm really surprised he missed that. And I think he saw himself, hands up in the air, so he was very surprised as well. It was the first real chance he's had, but again now with a corner, and since that substitution, Demetri's now in the
inspired substitution. You probably would agree. Now he could maybe look to get something in the air. Or is he going short? No, he's going long. Up go the heads. As it peels away for a throw on the far side. At the moment, it's looking like a point each.
Yeah, unless sort of Vince can have one last burst, but
Probably a fair result over the 2 games, don't you think?
yeah, I think so. Demetri was definitely the better player in the first game. Vince could have probably had 2 or 3 chances.
He's got back into it though, hasn't he? He's got extra confidence. Settled the nerves a bit. But Demetri looking to pull things through. Can he get the header in? Cleared away. Can he get the shot on the far side? Some appeals there. And it's going to be a goal kick. Much to the delight of Vinci. Up it goes. Heading into the final few minutes. On aggregate, it's 1-1. We're live from the Copper Box Arena. Gfinity G3 FIFA 14 tournament. $15,000 prize for the winner. 16 quality players from right around the world. This will be a corner then for Demetri on this near side. Is he going to go short? He is.
I think the nerves have shifted in this game because throughout the game Vince has had all the attack and all the pressure's been on Demetri. Now Vince doesn't want to lose this game. He thought he could win. Now it looks like a point is a good point for him.
Do you think they're both settling for the draw?
No, I think Demetri wants to win this.
Yeah, I sense that. He got very emotional when he missed that headed opportunity slightly earlier. Arms up in the air. Shows that he cares. Could be an opportunity for Vince. Will he go for the shot? He's threaded it through. He's got a chance. Oh, it's a great save. It's an absolutely fantastic save. He got the ball through.
I think it's a penalty.
Is it a penalty? There was no freeze. It's a red card. It's a red card. And therefore, Demetri is making changes. What a twist in the game. Chris Bullard.
Yeah, no, Vince, great dummy shot. Just inside the box, and I think it was sort of, by Vince. And Demetri just panicked. He had to make that challenge. You've only got 5 minutes left.
This is a chance.
It was worth it.
For Vinci, can he step up? Can he get this ball into the back of the net? Where's he going to go? Postage stamp, top right?
Top middle.
Top middle, here he goes. Puts it right down the middle, it's saved, he's missed a penalty. Vinci has missed a penalty, put it right down the middle and aimed it straight at the keeper. What a let-off for 10-man Demetri. Made a clumsy challenge in the box. Vinci had the chance to go further ahead, to nail those 3 points, but instead he missed it. Straight at the keeper. What a miss. What an opportunity. Do you think that was nerves on the penalty?
I think it was, because that was an awful penalty. Normally you'd put it sort of just from the keeper up high, right in the roof of the net, or go out wide. But that was dead centre. The goalkeeper didn't need to jump or anything.
What a chance. I spoke to the Epsilon coach and said, have you been practicing penalties? And he said no. And we can see why.
Yeah, I think
that was poor. Maybe the Epsilon coach should have been doing it. Maybe should have practiced that. I'm thinking maybe in the warm-up room, probably some extra sessions. Maybe early morning.
I think the players have probably taken a fair amount of penalties. It wouldn't be something I'd practice.
We're in stoppage time. This could be a chance. Can Vinci get himself back into the game? Headed away. Still in possession. One last chance then. He needs to swing it into the box. Can he get the quality on the end of it? And that'll be a goal kick, and that looks to be pretty much it. There it is. There is the full-time whistle. Finished 1-0, but on aggregate, it's 1-1, a point apiece.